Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. Look what I got. I got a Dos Equis Caguama. Caguama? Caguama. It even says Caguama on it. See that? Isn't that cool? I saw that and I was like, now, I'm pretty sure I don't have one of those because I like collecting the Caguamas. And this was at the last liquor store that I went to. So I was really excited to see this. So I'll tell you about my liquor store adventure after I excuse me, after I check this out. I like Dos Equis, it's just not one of my favorites. It's not in my top 5, let's just say, top 5 Mexican beers. Let's see this. 4.2% ABV. I'm going to be excited to put this one up on my shelf. My Caguama shelf. Ah, there it goes. Oh man, look at that. I've had it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. Just getting it nice and cold. Oh man. That almost gave me a brain freeze. But that is so good. Wow. Lager Especial. I brought out, I don't want to stick a lime inside this bottle because sometimes it's hard to get them out. So I just brought out one of my little glasses, little Cabin Boys Brewery. I got some limes. I've been wanting to use my limes too. Haven't had anything to use them on, so I've already had some wedges here. Squeeze off a little lime in there. Trying to keep my label dry too, and you know it'll mess up really easy. Whoa. A little bit more salt in there than what I thought. Get out of here, stupid fly. Oh. Man, I've been ready for the weekend. Sorry you have to look at the side of the house today. All that side was in the shade, or is in the sun. And I don't have my umbrella up because we just had 3 or 4 days ago, we had some storms coming through, so I took the umbrella down. So. How's everybody doing out there today? These are the little glasses that they put on the flights, the flight boards. My deceased brother Wayne, him and I went to a few breweries a few years back, and we did a couple flights. We did a flight at each brewery. And we got a glass from each brewery. Wish they would like invent a way that the salt does not solidify, so that it's always, you know, loose instead of gets moisture, you know, so easy. But it's got the little cap on it. Aggravating. Waste so much money on these little salts. And you can put something like a metal something down there and get it loose again, but that's a pain. Oh yeah. What a way to end the day. Coming into a Friday. Or on a Friday. All right. Y'all ready for my story? All right, so I figured try to hit a few. I wrote down like a list of liquor stores here in Tulsa that I've been trying to go to that I haven't been to before, just to see what they got. And excuse me again. So as I go, I mark them off, you know. So get out of here, leave my beer alone. There was a little liquor store that when I was with the carpenter, we was going to get some paint, Spectrum, and I saw it, and I thought it was on one street, and it ended up being on a different street. So I looked on the phone book to where it might be located, and it come up with Young's Liquor Store. So I thought that might be the name of it. So I went, and it had me go right when I thought I was going to be going left on the Google address finder. What is it called? Anyway, so I ended up over in an area that looked very familiar, that I'd been before, and was very disappointed. It's a little liquor store, and it's Young's Liquor Store, but I suspected, because it looked familiar, that it was the one that I'd been to before, that as soon as you walk in the door, you can't go any further, and there's the person there at like a to-go, like a drive-up window type thing inside, and you tell them what you want. You can't go walking around in there. They don't let you in there. You tell them what you want, they'll get it. You pay them through the window, and then you get out. And I was looking at it from the driveway. I was like, from the parking lot. I was like, I don't know. This looks familiar. So I waited for a little bit, and this dude went in, and I could see him standing in there. And I was like, that's it. That's the one. So I left. I wasn't gonna do that. The first time I discovered it, when I went in, I was like, oh, okay, this is different. He says, what you need? I said, I need to go look around. He said, we don't let anybody in here. I was like, oh, okay. You know what you want? I said, no, that's the thing, I don't. I wanted to look around and see what you had. I said, I do reviews on YouTube, and I need to be able to look and see what you got. You ain't gonna have time to be walking around telling me everything you got. So I just left. First time I'd ever seen anything like that. You guys ever run into something like that? It's because the neighborhood is so bad that people steal things, run out. It's just too dangerous, and then they lose stuff, so this way they can control the situation, I guess. And it kind of makes sense. I can kind of see the wisdom behind it, but there's some situations that, I walk in with my badge on and my my keys and everything. They can see I'm not in there to steal anything. How about you see I work for a college. I'm not going to steal something. How about let me in? This one dude comes in barefooted and no shirt. Yeah, well, you don't let him in. You let me. Anyway, so I left, and I thought I'd go to an old liquor store that was good quality for the longest time, called Collins Midtown Liquor. The people were really nice in there. And excuse me, I could usually find stuff. They had a pick six that it was always willing to help me. Dakota and Peggy were the two people that worked in there. Dakota has another job now, so he's gone. Peggy, I don't know what shift she works, but I don't see her in there anymore. But and the manager, David, he has another place that he runs besides this one, so you don't ever see him. So I don't know these new people. They seem nice enough, but they just want you to, get your stuff and go, pretty much kind of feels. But yeah, I mean, they used to have a whole lot of stuff in there. They don't anymore. It looks like they're like closing. I mean, they've really thinned out a lot of their stuff, and I found one thing in there, and then I left. So I ain't going back there anymore. It's like I was there a month or two ago, and it looked the same. It was almost empty. They said something about that they haven't had a truck for a while or something like that. Well, they would have had a truck by now. In fact, there was a guy in there unloading some stuff anyway, and they was putting stuff away. So they've just thinned down on their on their merchandise in there. So can't find anything anymore in there, and they're a little pricey. So I just left. I thought, you know what? Let me try Burton's Liquor. They usually have stuff there that I want. So I went there, and I come out with $20-some worth of stuff. I found all kinds of stuff. This was one of them. Oh man. And then the Chi-Chis, the little Chi-Chis cocktails. I've done a few of those in the past. I started checking my phone, my channel, to see if I reviewed, because they had a whole bunch of them. And I was like going through them, searching. I haven't done this one yet. Look at this one. I haven't done this one yet. I haven't done this one yet. So I got about 6 or 7 of those little chi-chis to review. I got those. Got this. I got a side pocket high gravity malt liquor from Collins Midtown. That's gonna be a revisit. I've done that 8 years ago. Also got a Happy Dad. Happy Dad seltzer grape. I think it was 8% ABV. Is Death Row Records. I think that's Snoop Dogg's company, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. I didn't know he owned the Happy Dad lineup. But so I got that. I've had people saying they wanted me to do do Happy Dad beer, and I was like, I've never seen that before. And then I started seeing it. But anyway, yeah, I got a Happy Dad there at Burton's Liquor. People asked me if I needed help finding anything nice, for the most part. This older man, I don't know if he's one of the managers or what he is. He sacks all my bottles and stuff in a flimsy paper sack. The top was ripped from the top to about this far down, and that's what he put all these bottles and stuff in. He didn't ask me if I wanted a receipt. I always keep my receipts and give it to my wife to keep track of all that. I had to ask for the receipt, and he gave me this sack to try to carry out. I could even see the seam going down the side. It was like loose a little bit. So I grabbed hold of it real tight, put my hand underneath it. I can't believe he's letting me leave with this flimsy sack, with the possibility of it ripping on me and all my stuff getting broke. So I didn't really appreciate that. And then not asking me if I wanted my receipt. Everybody asks, would you like the receipt? That's just a thing now. Some people do, some people don't. Yeah, here comes some. That's irritating. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing this long hallway at work. It's got some accent pillars in there I need to do. There's a lot to do. There was a lot of damage, and we're getting ready to have an event at work next week with all the community colleges coming together in Oklahoma and meeting there at our campus. And I guess they did it last year. I was at another campus helping out, so I missed this thing. I guess it was pretty chaotic. But they're doing it again, and I guess the colleges that came to ours to have this event said they enjoyed themselves at our campus and liked the way everything looked and stuff. So the big long hallway that goes to one of the main rooms that they're going to be using really needed an updating, like really, really bad. So he decided to have me, and the carpenter's going to help me do some repairs and paint all that and freshen it up, make it look nice for this event. So oh, that's good. So I've been really busy, man. up and down, you know. Cutting in up here, coming down here, cutting down. I got to put my, I wear those blue knee pads, you know, so I don't destroy my knees. And all this up and down stuff, man, I was getting lightheaded. I was having these dizzy spells, and I stumbled a few times. Looked like I drank a couple caguamas. So it's kind of freaked me out a little bit. You know what it is? It's sinuses. Sinuses sometimes messes with your equilibrium. So that's what was happening. I don't have a brain tumor or anything like that that I know of. I could have one be growing right now. But anyway, I got some other little shooter bottles that I got last time, my last check. Oh, this is a B. It was one of the little yellow jackets. No, we'll fight now. Don't make me fight. What do you want with me? He's persistent. Don't come over here. I will. Can you see him? Oh, he's getting in my glass. Can you see him? Did you like that? And I can't use my glass because you were crawling around in there. I wish I had a fly swatter right here. Well, he's back again. Get in there. Get in that glass. I dare you. Get in there. Go on. Ah. See? That's what happens when you get in things that you're not welcome to get into. See there? You don't like that, do you? Even though he's a pain. I think he's calling for backup. I'm not cruel. I don't kill things, even if he could sting me. Okay, I'm gonna let you out, and I don't want you to come back, you understand? Let me go get rid of him. Okay, I'm back. Now you mess things up. See what I had to do? So anyway, I got a few things to review, and got a lot of stuff I got to do this weekend. Let me see if Jeremy will do some reviews with me tonight. We got some Buc-ee's convenience store type stuff to review. I also got I've been reviewing the Alani NU energy drinks. I don't know if you guys have seen me do those. I just kind of picked it because it was colorful. They were colorful cans. I started reviewing them, started getting them, you know. And in this liquor store, they have, you know, little refrigerators. And I saw one that caught my eye. It was a pink. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I wonder if you're the same one. I really don't want to hit my glass. It was pink. It was called Pink Slushy or something like that. Pink Slush. And it had a picture, you know. It's not on the can, but it's like a picture of, I think it's Paris Hilton, but I'm not totally sure. Anyway. I got one for me and one for Jeremy. I've been collecting the cans. Stuff that are, you know, different. Like that. Feels nice out here in the shade. Sunflowers are almost dead. I've still been watering them, but they're looking pretty rough. See them over there? Looking pretty rough. All right. Is that all I was gonna say? Excuse me. I still got stuff I want to do. Excuse me, review-wise and video-wise. I still want to get for Bucks County beer reviews, Wayne Franklin challenge. Eat 5 tacos and then drink a chelada. But I gotta wait for some time that I'm by myself or with me and Jeremy. Jeremy says he'll eat he'll eat the tacos, but he'll eat 5 tacos easy, he says, but he doesn't want to drink the chelada. I said, okay, as long as you're doing the video with me, that's cool. So I don't care if you don't drink the chelada. That was good. I enjoyed that. Where are we at? Almost 30 minutes? Well, I've enjoyed hanging out with you guys. You're watching me fight yellow jackets and complaining about liquor stores and telling you about what I got to review. I'm pretty stocked up right now. So I think Jeremy might have come home from work. He comes in from work and he tells his mom and I about his day. We enjoy hearing his stories about what he puts up with at work. So he's probably in there now, ready to tell us about it. So I think I'm going to end it here. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. I drank this 32 fluid ounce Caguama. I'm gonna rinse it out, let it dry out, and put it on my shelf. Nice new addition to my Caguama collection. So I'm looking forward to sticking it up on my shelf. All right, yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you all on the next one.